Lockie Davison from Chroma Coda, and we make the Music Room, which is a collection of musical instruments that you play in virtual reality. So basically the idea is that traditional MIDI controllers are a pretty limited way to interact with electronic instruments. So, you know, they're basically on-offs. Even if you've got a really nice MIDI controller, then you've probably just got pressure per note. That's the best thing. We wanted to have a lot more options than that. So that's why we're a MPE, MIDI polyphonic expression controller. So you can have a lot of parameters per note. You can do pitch bend very easily. Because I played guitar and also double bass. If you want to play a double bass part on a keyboard and you want to slide, you know, from one note to another, say you want to play Walk on the Wild Side. You want to, you know, slide all the way up and all the way down. It's hard to do that on a keyboard. So we wanted to make an instrument where you could easily do that kind of thing. You know, slide around the place, really explore the instrument. So we use 3 different VR headsets. The HTC Vive, the Oculus Rift, and the PlayStation VR. So you put on one of them, and then your controllers, in the case of the Vive, are tracked by lasers. So they're tracked to sub-millimeter precision. So they're really fast, really accurate. And you can see when they're playing the drum parts earlier, they were, you know, very, very accurate, very, very fast, and really, you know, really sounded and felt good. Yep. So we've got our software which sends. Basically, you can connect up to any DAW. It comes bundled with Bitwig, which it's got a lot of integration for. So you can launch clips, record loops, change the parameters of your devices. You know, all of those kind of things, all from within the software. So you can actually connect up because it sends MIDI to anything. It just can send standard MIDI. It also can send OSC. Okay, so as far as the actual instruments in there, we have the laser harp. And the idea of that is it's a good way to play lead or bass parts in an expressive way. As I said, you can play kind of double bass kind of starts with bends and slides and vibrato and tremolo. But you can also play synthy parts with that and leads. Then there's the chord harp, which is a strumming-based instrument. So you have touchpads, and you press on those touchpads, and you'll choose a chord. So one trigger, if you're not pressing any of the triggers, it's major. If you press one trigger, it's minor chords. You press the other trigger, it's 7th. You press both together, you get minor 7th chords. So it makes it really easy for you to choose any chord and then strum them. You can strum parts, you can pick little sections out of a chord. And that's kind of the idea. It's just a very expressive way to play chords, play strumming. And then there's the drums, which we showed. And there's also a pedal steel guitar.